And while we're doing that, I'm going to get out of the way in a hurry this morning. I know we have a lot to cover. Hope you have pen and paper and are ready to take copious notes after this phenomenal weekend where we had our conference. Oh my goodness. And so without further ado, I am going to welcome you all to Wake Up with Wakanna this morning with our CEO visionary, Melissa Boston, somebody I have been knowing for over 15 years, always somewhere breaking records. And this weekend was a phenomenal weekend for Wakanna. She was made a huge impact when I first met her. The reason probably that I'm still in this industry today, because I heard her say she fired her boss one day before meeting her from corporate America, making six figures, because she did not have the time freedom to spend with the people that meant the most to her. And so becoming the MVP of 3 companies, building teams in over 46 countries, and now pivoted going back into corporate America. And it was good for all of us because that's where she learned the cannabis industry. And look, in 2019, look where we are now. 3 years later, we're all in celebrating our 3rd year. Without further ado, I'd like to bring up our CEO, Melissa Boston. Are you out there?
Hey, Phyllis, I am out here, and good morning to you. Oh, my goodness. It is always so exciting to jump on our Monday call. And wow, when I hear those accolades, I just really have to throw them back to you because I'm who I am because of meeting people like you. You are just such a industry trailblazer. I mean, you help set the pace, set the tone, your passion, everything that you do to help us, go to that next level. Just want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And it's amazing how in this industry, people start off as total strangers, then you become associates, then business partners. And the next thing you know, you are a full-fledged family. And Phyllis, you truly are family. And just again, thank you for all that you do. And good morning. It is always so exciting to jump on this call, especially when we're coming off a conference, okay? And what's exciting about this week, it's not just one day. We're having a full week. In fact, there's more coming on Wednesday. Next Sunday is our breakout sessions. Oh, my goodness. There is so much to look forward to and just super excited about today's lineup. I have some very special guests who are on the line, and they're going to share some updates. Hopefully, you were able to attend conference, not just by yourself, but with guests, with some of your team, because we know the teams that show up, they always go up. And so what I want to do, first and foremost, just give you a little bit of insight as it relates to some of the things that are happening. We're going to make sure you're in the know on any tax, whatever is happening, okay? You're going to know how to get plugged in this week, okay? And what packs you need to pay attention to. Also, it's important for you to know what's at stake, what's on the table. We put a lot of great incentives in place, everything from our jump to J to shoot for Sapphire. In fact, we have our Ruby retreat happening, but guess what? We're going to Vegas as a company. So everyone's going to have a chance to participate in some of the activities that we're going to do. For those of you who rank up, during a certain period of time, you're going to have a chance to get an all expense paid trip and actually come out there, experience our conference, and also experience some of the luxuries of Vegas. And so we are pumped up and excited about what that means and what that entails. We've also put together some very special promotions for your customers and for you as well. We're doing Customer Appreciation Week all week long. And so it is 10% off. We're having buy 3, get 1 free on select packages. And we've also released some packages from our conference. In fact, we have some guests that will be on the line. In fact, I hope even our medical advisor might be on the line as well, so that we can really give you guys everything that you need to know this week. And so the first person that I'm going to bring up, before I acknowledge our entire conference team. I mean, we had an amazing committee, an extended committee, because it's really a village, right? It's so many people that are instrumental to the success of what we do. And so this is a young lady who's just literally taken the bull by the horn. Not only did she become a part of the committee, but she flew all the way here to Chicago to make sure she could personally be involved and just ensure that this conference was such a success. And we are just so proud to have her in town. She is our VP of Finance. She is a Emerald Director, okay? In fact, she's producing Emerald Directors, Ruby Directors, Sapphire directors. She is absolutely blazing a trail as now one of our top 10 income earners within our company. Oh my goodness, just super proud to be in business. And again, another person who started off as someone who I didn't know. And now look at this. We are just so close, treat her like family, love her like family. And she treats me the same when I come to her house, always extends that warm welcome. So we just thank you all that you do. Kathy Weathersby, if you can go ahead and just kind of set the tone this morning, kind of give them a quick little recap, and then we're going to bring Shannon King to really talk about that luncheon, and then I believe Dr. Rita is on as well. And so with that being said, Kathy Weathersby, I'm going to turn it over to you. And if you can unmute yourself with star sign.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Good morning, everybody. Listen, the Global Wealth Conference, Melissa, was epic. It absolutely gets gooder and gooder when we do these conferences, and it's just so much fun. Guys, we started out with djembe drumming circle. These brothers really brought in the ancestors. They brought in the feeling, the mood of what we were trying to translate to the audience by just really bringing us around to our ancestral beginning. It was drumming has been used as communication for centuries, and this was a wonderful way to start it out. We then went into Michael Harris talking about conquering your Goliath. Oh my God. And then Dr. Rita McGuire brought on the Wakanna is Health segment with our medical advisory board. And she's going to tell you more about that. We next had the Flat Belly Lifestyle. We actually had two new people that got introduced to us. Dr. Santillan, Juanita Santillan, and Dr. Gabbard. Oh my God, they brought in all this new stuff, the wellness in a box. Oh my God, guys. Then the 7-day raw cleanse. The 7-day was actually announced. And then, oh my gosh, guys, we had the best vegan meal of my young life. Shannon King's going to tell you more about that. And then we went into our, oh my goodness, but during lunch, we had the most incredible performance by the Hipley Ballerinas. Hipley is a company that puts hip hop and ballet together in the most incredible way. It was so exciting, enlightening, and beautiful to see these young ladies show off their talent. The wealth segment that was headed up by Dr. Patricia Van Pelt Scott, our president, was phenomenal. Then our own CEO headed up a beautiful segment celebrating phenomenal women. Michael Harris came up again and talked about building our bank to create a legacy. We even were given tools to build our legacy. We talked about our $1 million producers. We gave recognition for all of our CV qualifiers. We gave recognition to all of our rank advancements. Phyllis Nash, our CSO, came in and really talked to us about how to create freedom. You know, and this segment was so awesome because it really showcased about how freedom means family, how leadership and lifestyle can really impact your life and generations. I mean, it was just so wonderful to see the leaders come together and the families come together. Then we wrapped it up with our awesome Rookie of the Year awards, where Frida McDuffie was announced as the Rookie of the Year. And surprise, 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 our MVP award was given to none other than Bernadine Kirkland. Guys, but let me tell you, that wasn't even all. At the very end, we were able to showcase the video highlighting the queens of cannabis. Yeah, that's right. We were able to show that video showing just a snippet of what could be to come with the queens of cannabis, highlighting our very own pillars on reality TV. Guys, if you missed it, oh my goodness, you missed it. It was incredible, and I was honored to be a part and hosting that. It was just so wonderful. I'm so glad that I came to Chicago. Got a chance to see so many of you I hadn't seen in a long time, some I had never met. And so I just appreciate you, Melissa, for everything that you've given to my life. And so back to you.
Wow, Kathy, thank you so much. That was so exciting. Hopefully you guys had a chance to be there, because I know when you hear it, it's kind of like giving a haircut over the phone. It's great, it's exciting, but it's nothing like being there in person and just feeling that excitement, the magnitude of the room. And I'm going to do this real quick because we have another special person to highlight this morning. It's amazing when they say the word, best made plans, right? You do the best you can to get things done, and sometimes things don't happen. And so, we were trying so hard to get the hip play ballerinas, and a lot was going on. They're on a tour, and these are professional dancers, guys, highly sought after. I mean, they're on every show you could think of, right, all over YouTube with millions of views. And so things kind of fell through, okay? But guess what? This lady, in true fashion, she does what she does and really helped save the day. She said, one of our distributors actually has her daughter is involved as one of the professional dancers. She's like one of the main stars. I'm like, what? We have hit plays in our very own, community. And many of you had a chance to meet her because she came out and introduced the girls. These were the next generation. So these, of course, weren't, the main group, but she came out and introduced that next level, that next wave, that next generation, which is so powerful because we have to empower. And weren't they just spectacular? I mean, as you described them, Kathy, it's just exciting because it was something many people have never experienced before. But again, when it comes to our conferences, she is always there with us. I mean, in the trenches, whatever's going on, the last few nights especially, she's ensuring no detail gets left unattended to, okay? And I don't know what I would do without her and her significant other, Billy Smith, because they just always save the day. So as our VP of operations, as our Emerald, also making the top, really 12 money earners, I'm going to go ahead and bring up our phenomenal Shannon King.
Hi, everyone. So, yes, I am still on a high from this weekend. We really had an awesome time. And I say that about every conference, but this conference just left no stone unturned. We actually had our food was catered by Libby's Corner. Now, they're a vegan, Black-owned food truck here in Chicago. And I actually was able to taste their food a week ago. And so we had them cater our meal, and we had mac and cheese. We had mixed greens. What do we have? Cornbread, jerk chicken, barbecue chicken, and I hope I'm not forgetting.
And fried cabbage.
Fried cabbage. And all
Don't
vegan.
Forget that fried cabbage.
Right, and fried cabbage. And it was all vegan. And when I tell you that a person that has never tasted vegan food would not be able to tell the difference. So it really, really showcased the fact that you can eat vegan and have flavorful food and, and really enjoy your food and eat healthy at the same time. And so that was absolutely awesome. Then, as Melissa spoke about, we had the next generation hip lays. And, this really came together because Robin Edwards is a distributor in Wakanna. Now, Wakanna has distributors throughout the United States, but Robin Edwards is a distributor in Wakanna, and her daughter is a member of the Hip Lays. And so we tried to get the Hip Lays, and you know, they're touring throughout the United States. I think they're going to Paris next. They're actually going to be in Grays Lake, Illinois, later on this week, but then after that, I think they're going to Paris. But we were able to get the next generation Hip Lays. And when I tell you, just like Melissa said, you know, they're sought after throughout the United States, and we had them for Wakanna. So that's just a testimony to, you know, not only do we make sure that we have entertainment at Wakanna's conferences that showcase the talent in the United States, but really a talent that is seen throughout the United States. So that was just absolutely awesome. And, you know, we were really proud to be able to see these young ladies just do their what is it, on point, I think it's called, on point, and you know, just to the style and the genre that they were doing. And they will be in Grays Lake later this week. So I know some people called me to find out, you know, where they're going to be, and all of that is going to be on our Wakanna for Life website. So if you're in Chicagoland area, you can definitely go and patronize them there. But I think that's it for me, Melissa. The lunch was absolutely wonderful. Again, Libby's Corner, their food truck. I think they're stationary at the Emporium, which is on Chicago Avenue which is on Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago. But again, Wakanna, you know, made sure that we showed up and showed out at the conference. So that's it for me.
Wow. Thank you so much, Shannon. And I guess the last thing to emphasize with you is one of the most exciting parts also is we always love to change the theme, make it something new and fresh. And this year, you know, the theme for a part of the area was a glamorous jungle, right? To make it glamorous, but also to make it a jungle. And Team No Sleep was in full effect. And also want to thank you and Billy, thank Tara Shackerfoot for really coming out and get those balloons. You know, at 3 a.m, she got those balloons delivered.
Joseph Sanford also.
Yes, Joseph Sanford. Yes. Yeah. I mean, the team just all came together to get those vines on the wall, to hang decor from the ceiling. And you just were so tedious, so what do you call, so meticulous is what we call it, when you made sure the table was so polished down and every candle was lit. I mean, just, again, it's those attentions to details that takes this conference to that next level. And just want to thank you for all that you do to really help bring it together. And also, too, on the line, we do have, I believe, our very own Chief Medical Officer. Let me just do a quick check before I announce her. I know she's been a little bit tied up this morning. So, Dr. Rita, were you able to make the call?
Officer Melissa is in surgery, literally affecting lives.
Yeah. Okay. We knew it was going to be kind of touch and go. So, Kathy, why don't we just highlight real quick the medical advisory team that actually showed up and showed out. And then we also will talk a little bit about Mitotrol, Wellness in a Box, and then we have our 420 Global Pack. Those are 3 items that are new. So we want to ensure we highlight those so that everyone knows what's going on and can take advantage of these amazing packages while supplies last.
Well, that medical advisory team came together. I mean, there was presentations by Dr. Erica Montgomery. There was a touching tribute to the son of Dr. Kimberly Smith Dautrieve. She also gave a wonderful presentation talking about using God's gift for a better quality of life. And in our product showcase, yes, we did highlight our Wealth in a Box, our Global Family Pack, our 420 Essentials Pack, and oh my gosh, this is so many great things and new things that are in there. Please check your your website and see those awesome details on the packs. But you know, then to hear those testimonies from the Medical Advisory Board. Listen, what's so wonderful about our Medical Advisory Board is that not only do they use and recommend our CBD products, but they are not, they're products of the product. And listening to the testimonies about how these products have changed Dr. Kim's husband's life, how they've helped to really help people just, get over so many things, pain and anxiety and sleeplessness. That, hear these medical professionals talk about how CBD and Wakanna's products have impacted their lives for the better was amazing. Guys, I'm telling you, to really have a product line that is effective and is safe, but to have medical professionals back that up each and every day sets Wakanna apart. I just urge you to go to your website and check out what your company has, because you thought that it was awesome before, but the packs that we have in there now, you got to go get them. You got to go get your Wellness in the Box. You got to go get your new 420 packs. I mean, because they're so packed with wonderful products and the value. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you, when those packs were announced, we literally saw them, the inventory click, 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 click down quickly because people were grabbing them. So make sure you don't miss yours, because while supplies last, right, Melissa? They're back there. Back to you.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Kathy. And, as you were speaking, one person that I absolutely want to also acknowledge is Dr. Rosalyn Bel. She's always behind the scene, just there for every detail that may just need some extra assistance. She's always there to ensure, whatever's needed is done. Videos, we were having technical problems. She just jumped in and just took over and was able to facilitate all the videos, music when we needed her. So we just love you and appreciate you so much, Dr. Roz. You are absolutely the bomb.com. And we are so just don't know what we would do without you. And so what I want to do real quick, we have another special surprise this morning, because every conference we do, we always look, through the numbers. We look through the momentum, through the activity. We look to see, who it is that's out there doing and making the biggest impact. And this team has literally just started going bananas. I mean, it's exciting to see their growth, their trajectory, and all the things they're accomplishing. And it's just amazing when you realize, a lot of times we look at momentum and we know it started off, really big here in Illinois. And of course, this is still, one of the number one markets. But then we witnessed Texas, the takeover of Texas, right? And how they just started taking their numbers to the next level. And then we looked at Louisiana, and, many of these leaders already have been MVPs of different conferences that we've had. But now as we look at momentum currently and where things are going, I tell you what, it's that Northeast that's really bringing it, guys. And you're going to see us taking tours out there. We just got back from Boston, headed to Maryland. Can't wait to go to New York, okay? In fact, I believe when we go to Maryland, there's going to be a short time after that. We're going to try to circle back up there to get to New York. And so, again, we're going to see some big things happening in this group. And I can't wait to just have you here today, officially from our MVP of our 420 Global Wealth Conference. And that is none other than Bernadine Kirkland. Can you take it away?
Good morning. Can you hear me, Melissa?
I can.
Great morning, Wakanna Nation. To God be the glory. Let me start by saying how incredibly humbled I am at winning the MVP for Wakanna. We have some amazing sisters and brothers in the nation, and I'm just so proud to be in that number. Wakanna's really changed my life. I shared with you all that Michelle introduced me to Wakanna, and I was saying no to the C, the B, and the D, but I didn't get a chance to share that in the past, I was intimately familiar with THC. In fact, when I was a little girl, my father used to be a grower and a sharer of marijuana. So he once told me that he didn't mind if I smoked marijuana. He just never wanted to hear talk of me pushing anybody's needle. So I smoked Mary Jane, weed, bud, skunk, whatever you want to call it, as a teenager and into my 20s. So now to have a product that's giving people a better quality of life, I'm just blown away. And I know you may remember my client, Beverly Brown Carter, who has been bedridden for, at the time, it was like 2 years when I introduced her to Wakanna products just last year. Beverly had me a face full of tears on Good Friday when she sent me a picture of her on her porch for the first time, setting her feet on her porch in 2 years. And she's thanking and crediting the Wakanna products because she layers the gummies, the tinctures, and the rub. And she is just so happy. And the picture that she sent me, just like I said, had me a face full of tears. So I am just looking at what Wakanna's done for me and how it's changed my life completely, from winning the trip to Jamaica for me and my husband, allowing me to bring most of my best friends into the fold of Wakanna, and building the best team in Wakanna for March Madness. I'm overjoyed. I'm overjoyed. And everybody says that this business is built event to event. And it truly is. And you don't want to have a conference when you don't have company. You need to have at least a couple of visitors when you have conference, because you want them to see, feel, and hear what has been poured into you through the daily morning calls with Phyllis. You need Coach Dan, you need Dr. Rita, you need Dr. Pat, you need Phyllis, you need Melissa, you need everybody, you need Kathy, you need all of the leaders in Wakanna. So I ordered that pack at conference. You know, we have everything we need to succeed with Wakanna. And this customer appreciation, 10% off, buy 3, get 1 free this week, everybody needs to jump on that. I'm even going on and buying like 20 blood type test kits because people want to know. I had somebody to write me and ask me, we don't know why. I had a 109-year-old cousin to pass away this year. She celebrated her 109th birthday in January. Somebody wrote, we don't know why we're not able to live. This generation isn't able to live to that age. And we really do. When Willie Mooney introduced the natural path, Dr. Prince, and Melissa jumped on it, and we started doing this, we do have the answer. Wakanna is the answer. The Flat Belly Lifestyle is the answer. And I have so much because I'm so full and I'm so grateful. And I just love you, Melissa. I love all of Wakanna Nation. And I'm just going to stop now because I'm too full. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Well, you know what? Thank you for being full and filling us up, because that's what it is every day. When we are filled, we actually help fill other people up with our energy, with our enthusiasm. And you guys bring that like none other. So we just love you so much as well.
Melissa?
And just appreciate you for all that you do. Yes.
Melissa, I was able to pull over. I want to tell them what's in those packs because they need to be on the phone.
Yes. Okay. Great. Yes.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Wonderful.
We're going to talk about that global. Oh my goodness, that 420 global pack, guys. This is a $9.98. That's what you're paying, but the retail is $2,034, guys. This pack right here, everybody should have in their possession. It's the essential wellness and health products, and you're saving over 50%. You're going to receive 20% extra points. You heard me, extra points. So now it's still time enough in this month for all of us to rank advance, because that's going to give you 1,200 points versus 1,000 points. Now, what do you get in it? Oh my goodness, fitness and weight loss. You're going to get 4 flat belly coffees, 1 flat belly bitter. You're going to get 2 of the flat belly gummies, and you're going to get the Purifier, Eliminator, and Regenerator. What does that mean? That is phase 3 in a box included. Can you imagine that alone costs us what? $199, and you're going to get it included in this, along with 3 hemp MDs, 2 power hempraniums. And on the gummies, you're going to get the broad spectrum bottle, the power gummy bottle. You're going to get a bottle of Flight 50 and a bottle of 2 of the Flight 50 Delta 8 gummies, the 100 ml, the 4 count. Guys, that's not all. On that, you're also going to get our #1 seller, 2 of the extreme pain creams, 2 of the liquid relief, the essential oil, black seed, and your personal travel kit. Hey, for all of you all going to Jamaica, we need that travel kit. And being on the smokable side, you're going to get the 2 diamond pre-rolls and 2 of the 2 diamond life pre-rolls at 100 mil. I got to understand that, but I'm going to keep going right now. Then you're going to get the Mitrol. That's going to be that new powder, the rice protein that I have tried and I will not live without it. I'm so glad we had it during this right between March Madness, right into conference, because it gives you energy. Then you're going to get 2 hemp powered hairs and 1 Oud Body Glow. The new product, of course, is the Mitrol. You know, I can't pronounce anything, but that new fabulous product. So guys, $150 bonus is going to be paid to the referring sponsor. So this is something each and every one of us want to make sure we get. You know, you might want to get 2, but that's not all. That is not all. Our wellness in a box. Now, what do we need to round out our Flat Belly 2.0? Well, we need our own exercise program. And if you saw the Dr. Doug at the conference showing you those exercises, I have used the balls and I tell you every muscle. You're not doing a boot camp. That's not for me. Might not be for everybody, might be for some, but I'm not a boot camp girl. But I can sit there and hold those balls and feel every little muscle in my body being worked. So you're going to get the Hemp MD. You're going to get 3 round the balls. You're going to get the rings, because that's what's going to take that exercise to a whole nother level. You're going to get a bottle of the Mitrol, and you're going to get 2 white boxes. So this product is $279. That CV is 140 CV, guys. There is no excuse for everybody within the sound of my voice not to rank up this month. Back to you, Melissa.
Wow, Phyllis, thank you so much. That was so awesome having you have a chance to get on. I know you're headed to the airport, so thank you for pulling over, girl, because we needed that this morning. They need to know what it is they need to get and all the directives, guys, because with that pack alone, you're getting 1,200 points instead of 1,000, and we worked it out so that you're going to get 3 months of Sapphire for all the new people, plus your Wakanna University. So just super duper excited about that. Also, too, guys, I do want to acknowledge a couple more people. Gail King, thank you so much. Sherry Shannon, Tracy Bolton, you are all amazing. I know I mentioned you earlier, but just in case you guys missed it, I know somebody missed it because they texted me, but Tara Shackelford, I want to thank you, because I'm telling you what, those balloons were epic, and you just to come in at 3 a.m, and she worked all the way through, guys. She didn't probably leave over 10 o'clock. We were like, go home, get some sleep. But those balloons were just epic, girl. You came and showed up and showed out. Also, to our committee, Christian Phillips, Errol Doris, Rita J. McGuire, Kathy Weathersby, Shannon King, Billy Smith. You guys are our committee. We just thank you for always consistently being there. And, of course, earlier, I thank Dr. Roz and all the pillars for their phenomenal work in creating such epic sessions. I was so blown away. I mean, just at the edge of my seat. This was absolutely one of the most incredible conferences ever. And with that being said, guys, I want to remind you that at 2:30 p.m. Central to tune in with our trichologist, Doris Mosley, our trichologist and MD, Rita J. McGuire, and also to Kathy Weathersby, and that's Save Our Strands. Save Our Strands at 2:30 p.m. Central. Of course, at 7:30 p.m. tonight, join us with DJ Dr. Roz. Join us for the 8 o'clock session as well, which is our corporate overview. You never know where we're going to be. I mean, Shannon and the team, they're always somewhere infusing something, so you don't want to miss it because it's always next level. I mean, the presentation is phenomenal. And then tomorrow, oh my goodness, you better be there for the Diamond Factory, because I know they're going to bring it, because this is conference week. So there's just a lot going on and you want to be in the know. Speaking of conference week, I know we're a little bit over time, but I do want to take some time to kind of give you an idea of what's happening this week on Wednesday. This is our new, grand opening. This is a reopening because I don't know if you guys have had a chance to drive by the building, but I'm going to be posting a picture today on social media. But our new storefront, okay, is now in full effect, okay? What you've seen before is gone. We have brand new signage, not only for our building, but for our sister building, which is now the Wakanna Global Fulfillment Center. And you're going to see the globe of the world on those windows. Oh my goodness, it is so epic. When I drop those pictures, I promise you're going to understand what's about to go down at the We Cafe. In fact, we've also built shelves inside. And I want to just take a moment to really thank Arrow Doors, for all that you do. You just help us elevate. You help us go to that next level over and over and over. And I'm telling you what, when you see the work that's been done to help Wakanna 3.0 come into full fruition, you are going to be left speechless, okay? So be there to go and support on Weed Day at 1 o'clock. That's when the DJ's going to be there. It's going to be a party from about 1 to 6, just people in there shopping. So you just come shop. You can get infused beverages. We're going to have some free giveaways, some prizes, but that's just pretty casual. But at 6 o'clock, we are doing the party of all parties. We are partying like it's 1999 all over again. It's going to be so incredible. I mean, we have everything from vegan cakes, to other vegan snacks. When you think about 420, you need to have food that's great for the munchies, right? So we're going to have all kind of vegan food that's going to be spectacular for those cravings, those foods that you want to indulge in, so from the cakes and the cookies to the snacks foods, even probably some burgers, some fries. I mean, you name it. We're going to have it, and we're going to have a chance to just come out and really have some fun with each and every person that does want to participate. Now, we are limited in who can actually come to the building, so send that invite or send that request if you're a VIP. And with VIPs, we always give you the ability to come in to party with us. If you're not a VIP and you want to party with us, you're going to have to see if there's a room available, and we can make it available. But we do keep the crowd control down just for safety purposes. And so just know you got to send those invites in to support at Wakanna and get that confirmation so that we can give you clarity and you'll know you can show up and there's going to be no problems. And so that's for Wednesday. And again, you're going to have to see it now on Zoom. So if you're not able to participate, it's going to be on Zoom, and you're going to be able to watch and see all the festivities happening on Zoom starting at 6 o'clock. Up until 6, it's going to be mainly Facebook Live. So you can check back into the group. We're going to do some Facebook Live segments, but at 6 o'clock, that's the official Zoom start time of the 420 celebration. So get your 420 essentials because we have some phenomenal games, okay? You're going to want to have your pre-rolls, okay? There's a lot of things we're going to do that takes it to that next level. I mean, we put together just a phenomenal lineup for Wednesday, and we're going to drop that on social media today. And then on Sunday, that's our breakout sessions. We're going to put some of the items that we missed on Saturday because we ran out of time. We didn't have a chance to do the Phenomenal Women. We didn't do the Swagalicious. And so there were certain things we kind of condensed, but we're going to do all of that on Sunday. So it's going to be a chance not only to learn, but to be inspired. And so this is going to be another day where if you have some people on the fence, maybe they want to learn about the training, send a request in. If you're VIP, we're going to let you use those 2 tickets that you got for conference for Sunday. Okay. So you can actually have 2 for 1. You're going to be able to bring them on Sunday's classes as well, especially if they're serious about the business. And so again, all those details will be sent out to each and every one of you who are VIPs. The breakout sessions on Sunday, we're going to post the agenda. So you're going to know exactly what's happening, but we have our medical advisory board. We have some of our top distributors. These ladies and gentlemen are going to pour into you, giving you all the nuggets, everything you now need to succeed. See, on Saturday, it's that spectacular show. You get a lot of nuggets, but we're doing a lot of other things as well. But on Sunday, we're really pouring into you how to build your business. See, to me, Saturday is about the why build it. On Sunday, it's about how to build it. It's going to give you the tools, show you step by step what you need to do to go to that next level, how you can leverage these packs to go to the next level. And so with that said, thank you all for joining us for just a little bit of overtime this morning, but we wanted to get it all out there so that you can know for sure what's happening this week and what you need to do. So stay tuned because we're going to drop it all on social media. And so with that said, we're going to see you where? At the top, the very top, the tip top. Let's go out and have a Wakanna day and a record-breaking month. Thank you all. Bye-bye for now.